What if the greatest danger to our faith was not persecution, but was dilution? Hello, and welcome again to Graze on These, where we explore the multi-dimensional personality of Jesus. Full color, full authority, fully alive, and fully salty. Were you ever taught that Jesus was stoic, solemn, untouchable, that holiness meant quiet, tame, safe? Let me tell you, Jesus was not vanilla. He was free, he was fierce, and he was tender. He was uncontainable. And when he calls us to be salt, he's not calling us to be bland. Salt in Jesus' day, especially in the region of the Dead Sea, was not chemically refined. It was a natural mineral mixture. It had practical everyday uses, such as preserving food, assisting in certain agricultural composting processes, and flavoring meals. Jesus says we are to be the salt of the earth. And salt is good, but if it loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It's neither fit for the soil nor for the manure pile. It's just thrown out. That's pretty strong language, but what exactly does it mean? Contact matters. Salt changes what it touches, but untouched, it changes nothing. Faith that never leaves the building, that never leaves the church, never changes the culture. We are meant to be present, to be visible, to be engaged. But presence is not the same as absorption. Christians are meant to be in the world, but not of the world. In the ancient world, salt, especially from around the Dead Sea, could lose its potency. Moisture could leach out the true salt content. Dilution could drain its strength. What remained looked the same, but it had no preserving power. It hadn't changed its appearance. It had lost its effectiveness. And that's the danger. If we're diluted by culture, how can we transform it? Jesus never said, blend in so that they'll accept you. No, he said to be salt. And when Jesus calls us the salt of the earth, he's describing a kingdom vocation. In the book of Leviticus 2:13, every offering was seasoned with salt, the salt of the covenant. Salt signified permanence, purity, preservation. It marked what belonged to God. And now we are that visible marker. What did salty look like in Jesus? Well, Jesus was free. He was not controlled by public opinion. In the Gospel of John 4, we see him speaking publicly with a Samaritan woman, a rabbi alone with a woman, unheard of. A Samaritan, despised. A woman who had been married 5 times and the man she's with now is not her husband, scandalous. And yet Jesus does not flinch. He meets with her in truth and tenderness. He names her reality and reveals his identity. That is salt. Jesus is also fierce. When he entered the temple and saw exploitation disguised as worship, he overturned tables. He didn't preserve false peace. He confronted corruption. And that isn't violence, that's righteousness. Salt preserves by resisting decay. Jesus was also very tender. In the Gospel of Mark 2:15, we see him dining with tax collectors and sinners. He sees what people are called to become, not just what they have been. He doesn't ignore their past, he redeems it. And he doesn't lower the standard, he lifts their identity, he lifts our identity. Salt does not isolate itself from brokenness, it engages it. Most systems will say, change and then you belong, but Jesus says, come close and then you will change. But if salt loses its distinctiveness, it becomes useless. When believers absorb too much of the surrounding culture, when we trade conviction for approval, we don't reach the world, we resemble it. And the world does not need a more polished version of itself. It needs salt. So let us stay salty. Let us stay courageous. Let us stay compassionate and surrendered. Let us be free, fierce, and tender. And let the vibrant, living, full-color personality of Jesus shine through us. Thank you again for joining Graze on These. And remember, man does not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God.